what I will be sharing in this video today is how you can position yourself so that you attract opportunities to yourself, so that you draw opportunities to yourself. You know, there are some people that don't like to put themselves out there for whatever reason. They are very uncomfortable with being the center of attention, or very uncomfortable just having attention on them. And they could be here in the room and you wouldn't even know they're here. They could have a question in a meeting and they will not put their hand up to ask the question, and nobody will know they exist. They are quiet. Sometimes they are shy. Sometimes it could be due to other factors, maybe social anxiety and stuff like that. But these people generally do not like to put themselves out there at all. And I would say I was one of those. Putting myself out there has been a growing and learning process for me. It is still very uncomfortable, but I push through that, all right? But for some people, they are very comfortable in that, in those type of situations. They are not even willing to push themselves. But the reality is that if you want to attract opportunities, you need to get comfortable in putting yourself out there, in sharing your ideas, in putting your hand up in a meeting, in sharing your thoughts. Learn how to bring attention to yourself. As much as the idea of attracting attention to yourself seems like a vain thing, if you are strategic about it, attracting your attention to yourself could be a positive thing. Because in this age and time, let's be honest, attention is the new currency. The more attention you have on yourself, the more eyes you have on yourself, and you don't know who these people looking at you could offer in return to what you are sharing. So it is important that you learn the act of drawing attention to yourself in order to bring opportunities to yourself, of course. So many times people are asking me, for example, I am a speaker, and many times people would ask me, Nikki, how did these people find you? How did they get to invite you to go to so and so place? How did this organization invite you to speak to their event? How did you get to go and speak at so and so country? I've had so many of these questions, and the truth is that I don't go looking for them. They find me because why? I have strategically positioned myself in the digital space in a way that I am visible, at least to the people who care about what the topics I talk about. I have strategically positioned myself, my brand. I've been building my brand, focusing on building my brand, focusing on putting value out there, so much so that opportunities now come towards me. And so when someone is asking me how they can get to speak at so and so, I really don't know the roadmap other than focus on providing value. Focus on positioning yourself so that they can find you, right? Yes, there are cases where you need to go and sell yourself, of course, and reach out to certain event organizers or certain recruiters if you're looking for a job. Those cases are also there, but even when you go looking, they are still going to have to check who is this person. So if they come and they want to do some research on you and they find nothing, it's going to look suspicious, like this person claimed they can do 1, 2, 3, and there's really nothing to show for. So how do you handle something like that? So that is the reason I believe it's critical for you to position yourself in a way that opportunities can find you instead of you running after opportunities. It is easier when opportunities can find you than you looking for them. So why not take the easy way out? In today's dynamic world, waiting for the perfect opportunity to land in your laps is a recipe for frustration and stagnation, because proactive people understand the power of positioning themselves strategically to become magnets for success, so to say. So don't wait for someone to discover your talent. No. Actively seek opportunities to showcase your skills and your talent. And just like I said in the introduction, there are so many different ways in which you can do this. And the first thing I would recommend is that you should know yourself inside out. Opportunities often align with your natural talents, your interests, and your passions. Don't chase things just because other people are doing it. Don't do things just because other people are doing it. You will not find joy in doing that thing. So know who you are right at the core. What are your passions? What is it that you love doing? What is it that sets your soul on fire? Once you know these things, this clarity helps you to gravitate towards opportunities that resonate with your purpose. But if you go doing something simply because it is trending, you may end up doing that thing, but it is not in alignment with your purpose. Another way you can position yourself to attract opportunities is to embrace new knowledge. Curiosity is a magnet for opportunities. Explore topics outside your immediate environment or outside your immediate field. And this cross-pollination will spark innovative ideas and open doors to unexpected collaborations and opportunities. Because sometimes opportunities emerge at the intersection of your existing skills and new trends or new knowledge. So commit yourself to learning new things. What is it that is happening out there? What is happening within your industry? The things you love doing. What new things are coming in that field? In that way, you may discover something and opportunities may jump on you and you'll be like, so commit yourself to continuous learning. You can take online courses, attend conferences. You can simply dedicate time to reading books and articles and publications online. This will not only hone your expertise, but it will keep you at the forefront of new knowledge that is happening in your field. Another way you can position yourself to attract opportunities is to build a strong network, all right? There is a quote from Robert Kiyosaki, and he said, "The richest people in the world look for and build networks. The rest just look for work." So this is to give you an idea of how important it is to build networks. Networking isn't just about collecting business cards. No, it is about building genuine relationships and connections, and this can happen through you attending conferences or industry events or participating online, commenting on people's stuff, inboxing people strategically, of course, offer help, share your insights, and be a valuable resource to others. That's how you build networks. Strong relationships are the bridges that leads to unexpected opportunities. Many of the events that I've been invited to are from people I met randomly. Some I met them online, some I met them in person. And when something comes up, they will remember, oh, Nikki is a speaker, Nikki could do this, Nikki could do that. Because I put myself out there, as uncomfortable as it is, but I do put myself out there. And one of the best ways to attract opportunities to yourself is to cultivate a powerful online presence. This is about personal branding. This one, I highly recommend this one. Your online presence is your digital resume. So you need to develop a strong LinkedIn profile and showcase your skills and accomplishments. If relevant to your field, you can curate a professional website as well, or start a blog and start writing articles and sharing your knowledge and insights with the world. Share your work. Participate in discussions and position yourself as a thought leader in your field. This will bring you opportunities. Consider having an online presence. That is critical, and you can publish high quality content either on your website or on your social media or on your blog. All of this will draw opportunities to yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I highly recommend you have a personal website where you can share your knowledge with the world, where you can start a blog and share your knowledge with the world. Position yourself as an authority, and in that way you will attract relevant opportunities to yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because opportunities don't fall from heaven. They will come through people. They will come through you putting yourself somewhere, right? You can participate by writing guest articles on other people's platform. You can participate by being a guest speaker on someone's podcast. There are so many ways in which you can position yourself in the digital space. All of these things will attract opportunities to you, but you need to get comfortable in doing either of these things, in putting yourself out there, in speaking on a podcast, in writing, in sharing your thoughts, or just something as simple as leaving a comment on social media, or maybe on LinkedIn or on Facebook. I remember when I was invited to speak at the GovTech conference in Durban here in South Africa. When I got there, one of the things I was asking the organizers was, how did you people find me? Because I normally want to know, how did these people find me so that I can double down on whatever I'm doing, which is good, right? So I asked the organizers how they found me, and the lady told me that I left a comment on someone's post on LinkedIn, and they followed the trail from there and they came onto my profile and they loved what they see and they were like, oh, this person could be relevant for the event we're putting together. And that is how they invited me. So you see, something as simple as a comment on social media can actually bring opportunity to you. But how many of us will find something interesting on LinkedIn, we read, we enjoy it, but we don't say anything. We don't say anything. But at the end of the day, we are saying, oh, I wish someone could offer me this. I wish I could find this. We're looking for opportunities, but we are not putting ourselves out there. So there's so many ways in which you can do this. So many ways. And lastly, learn from setbacks. You know, everyone faces setback. As you put yourself out there, you're going to face setbacks. But you need to learn from setbacks and ask yourself, what can I do better? Be open to new experiences, embrace these challenges, and constantly seek ways to improve your brand. Whatever you are doing, improve how you interact with people. Analyze what went wrong. If something went wrong, learn from it, and don't be afraid to pivot and try again. Often growth lies just beyond your comfort zone. And you can also volunteer for projects that are outside of your immediate field or environment. Success is not about waiting for your chance. It is about actively creating the conditions for opportunities to find you. So put yourself out there. You don't know what could happen, you know. Even if nothing happens, you have overcome that fear of putting yourself out there. So why not? Why not try something? We live in the digital age where you don't even need to go outside, just you and your computer. There's so much more you could do with just having access to the internet, using your phone or using your computer. So try it. And thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.